Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everyone doing today? Oh, it's Friday. Yep, it is Friday. What's everybody got going on today? I think I gotta go to the store, get some groceries, get some stuff for dinner on Sunday. So, be doing that. I just found out there's an auction, but it's not till well, it says that it's the 14th. That doesn't make much sense. April 4th. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong calendar. April 4th. Yeah, it's on a Saturday. So I got to make note of that. Let me go find the chat. So I hope everybody's having a great day today so far. It's kind of been slow for me. I don't know. I woke up at 5 and then I was really tired and I got lazy and covered up in my chair and went back to sleep. Morning, Sassy Seller. Miss Bridget. Why Not's Hidden Treasures. Listing and pictures. Good. Good morning, Maureen. Hey, Sassy Seller. Thank goodness it's Friday. So ready. Home day, finishing up the relisting, inventory check, and then listing what I have drafted. Anyone ship books? I can't use priority. Correct. If I ship media. Yeah, you can't use priority if you ship media mail. It's either or. Yeah, and you can't ship and you can't use a priority envelope for media, right? Yeah. So just getting started this morning, getting moving around. I do want to get some listing done, more listing done today. I'm gonna try and work on some Etsy, get some things up over there. So I'm gonna write this auction down. She looked like it's a auction for a lady's estate, and she looks to be quite, what was that? Quite the collector of items. Oh, another bid. I got a lady who wants to buy off my hairspray inventory. Trying to figure that shipping out too. Right, right. Morning, Hank. Hope you're having a good morning. So I will definitely go to this auction, I believe. Of course, which it doesn't really matter, but looks like that's the week before I leave. We'll see what happens. Morning, Scammo Network. We're going to sell the books in lots, so I figured that box would be better. Oh yeah, definitely. You have the same shirt, Bridget? I like this shirt. I think it's cute. Hank says, got a couple of things listed first thing this morning. Got one assignment and a quiz to do. Then more picks. So, Hank, do you all do all of your schooling online? That's pretty cool if you do.
Good morning.
Morning, Nikki. I almost called you Bridget. I don't know why, but I almost did.
It's starting to snow outside.
Uh-oh. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. So you're out in a boot today, huh?
Out and about.
Out in a boot?
See,
Isn't
there's
that how
snow.
I see that?
It's a little dusting so far, but we're supposed to get, he said we're supposed to get several inches.
Oh my gosh. Like you need any more, huh?
Yeah, several inches are possible. He said
Uh
across the Northland.
Man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know when
crazy.
this crappy weather's gonna end.
Well, we always have usually March can be a really big snow month for us, and we really haven't had much snow. That I don't think it's snowed at all this March. I mean, not in accumulation, but usually we get a lot of snow in March accumulation. Um, but this year we haven't gotten that much. So
Huh. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Maggie Doodle. Hope y'all are doing good today. Yeah, Hank says she chose the online program. That's cool, though. I mean, it takes a lot of time management, discipline, and all that, to do online schooling.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh, for
you have to be like right on top of things.
mm-hmm.
So, and it sounds like you are. You're pretty good about that, so that's good. I am still, um, I don't know when or where it's going to happen, but I still want to take um, a course on welding. I know it sounds crazy, but I,
I don't sound crazy.
I, I think it would be a good thing to have.
You can go work on the pipeline and make tons of money.
Yeah, but you know what? I
Like you
thought
said, one day you get laid all the time.
yeah, I mean, exactly, because, I mean, there's no women up there. So, yeah, I, I guess if you looked at that in the positive way, you know, I don't know,
Money?
money, money, yeah. I'm thinking about looking into, I don't know, I probably should just, I haven't looked into it at all to see how much it costs or anything, but, you have might too. But, it would be I think it would be a good field or a good skill to have. Um, you know.
That's something you'd be able to fall back on if you ever had to.
Right. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But they say it is a lot of math involved with welding. Don't understand that, but hey, what do I know? I'm sure there is, because you have to know, like, your dimensions and, um,
You gotta
so
know all your different with like gases and stuff.
yeah, yeah. If you're just after the basics, I would hit somebody up who knows how to see actually both of my son-in-laws weld, and my son-in-law in North Carolina is a fabricator. So he knows all about welding. Um, I don't know that he would know. I mean, I know he knows a lot, but I don't know that he would have the time to, to teach me. And I don't really know anybody else that does. So, and that may just come in time. Yeah, I've already had a couple of lessons with him. He just kind of showed me where to weld and what to weld and everything, but already ahead of the game.
I'm right back.
Yeah.
I'm at the bank.
Okay. She's a quick trip.
No, I'm at the bank.
Oh, okay. Is that code word for a quick trip?
No, it's code word for bank.
All right, Nikki. All right. Whatever you say. Oh. But I am thinking about,
See, I'm at the bank.
yes, Nikki. I see the bank. I believe you. I believe you. I gotta get some shipping done. I'm gonna be in big trouble. Um, yeah, I'm glad I'm getting a lot of bids on these items. That's really, really good. I think it's 24 items I have bids on, so not the greatest, but hey, if I can get rid of 24 items out of my inventory, that's 24 items I don't have to count when I'm doing inventory. So, oh my God, we'll be going on a quick trip tour this morning for real. Will it be a 3-hour tour? Maybe. Hope we don't get stranded. That was always I really liked that show. That was probably one of my favorite shows that I would watch. Gilligan's Island. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing I have to start doing too is I got to start gathering up all of those auction items so I'm not like scrambling on Sunday, which shouldn't be too bad anyway, but I always worry about, like the what is it, the morning of the challenge, and because it lasts until 6 o'clock, and then after that I'm like scrambling trying to get things shipped out and everything. But
You'd ship if you had a big run on those items, and all of a sudden you had to ship out 1,300 items.
well, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I'd be like, oh my god,
That'd be awesome though. I'd be like
it would be
staying up
awesome.
I'd be up all night long working and working and working. That'd be awesome though. I'd be
If
like,
you stop and thought about it, I mean, that'd be $1,300.
I'd
That'd be
be,
nice.
I'd be
If you only got a
right.
buck a piece, but you've
Right.
already got some that got multiple bids. But I mean, if you sold each one for a buck,
Yeah.
it'd be $1,300.
I'd be like, money, 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 money.
Now I'm going to Quick Trip,
Okay. Are
and
we
you
gonna
guys are
get
coming with me.
we're getting a tour.
I can't have it on. I can't, and I'm not. I don't see the chat because I'm driving. But I won't have it on. I'll have it on mute because there's music. So
Okay.
I don't want to screw up your channel. And you guys can see that it's not a podunk gas station.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully they have mac and cheese.
Used to drink, let's see, what's going on here? We got, geez, I haven't had coffee in a while now at all, and I did this morning. I'm legit having muscle twitches. Oh my gosh.
Who's that?
Hank
Oh, Hank.
said, Bridget said I used to drink it every morning, sometimes 3 cups, but the past month it made me nauseous, so I resorted to tea and I'm hooked on chai tea.
Oh.
I've never drunk anything like that. If it's not sweet tea, I don't want it. Yeah, we're gonna get a tour. It'll be a muted tour, but we'll still get a tour, so I'm good with that. Well, Hank, that's not good. Breathing requires extra effort. That's not a good sign. Like the heart wanting to dance around in a bad way. That's not a good sign. Yeah, I would definitely lay off the coffee. Yeah, I have to have my sweet tea. It's a must. Sherry, I could never get into hot tea. It tastes like dirty dishwater to me. Oh my god. Are we on tour right now? Oh, we're headed in there. Okay. Y'all get ready. I'm gonna present her.
See how nice the store is? It's a nice
Yeah,
store.
it's very nice. Very nice indeed. Get ready. Quick
See, their special
rewards.
today is fish sandwich today for
Oh,
$1.49.
look at that. Man, it is kind of like a grocery store, huh? I didn't expect all that. That's crazy. They got all kinds of food and yogurt. Oh, man, that's amazing. Oh, there's your taco meat. Taco meat in a tube. Pork fillets. That's pretty cool. They got bread. So it's a little more than the average
Yeah, and
convenience store.
it's really clean too.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pizza rolls. You gonna get your Monster? Monster?
See, and they got a big bear cave you can go into.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the ATM. Nothing stacked by it, like Tara said. With the bananas. Only
Oh,
38 cents a pound.
there you go.
They're all green today, but oh, they got
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
pretty,
produce section. Well, it's kind of empty right now, but
yeah, pretty cool. Making me hungry just looking at. Oh, there's all the pizzas.
99
Uh,
cents for a dozen eggs.
nice. That's not bad. A whole donut rack. Oh, and you got is that your tacos?
Condiments.
Just condiments. Okay. Very cool. Oh, there's the mac and cheese. Do you usually get like a big tub or do you just get a little couple of bites? Aha, 16 ounces. That's good enough. Good for a little meal. Look at the chat. Mother's mustache, good morning. Yep, that is her breakfast. Yeah, everything seems to be pretty nice there. I myself would be making mac and cheese, my famous mac and cheese, on Sunday. Oh, she's got some red packets there. I don't know what that was.
My Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, Frank's Reds. You put that in your mac and cheese? Yeah. Aha. Now they got all kinds of drinks and coffees and espressos, and that's cool. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm pretty impressed. Well, they got cake and brownies and bars. There you go. Leche.
$2.19 for a gallon of milk.
That's not bad. That's pretty reasonable.
Usually it's on sale for like $1.99. And look at how crappy the weather is outside and look how clean this floor is.
Yep, that's pretty nice. Pretty good. Don't forget the mac and cheese. There we go. We've got our little tour. Very cool. I'm going to turn her presentation off. There we go. All right. Back to the chat here. So yeah, it was a good little tour. No, we don't want to go in the bathrooms. Julie said it's like 4 gallons a gallon or $4 a gallon in Florida. That's crazy for milk. I didn't think of that. I would not want to invade privacy like that on anyone. I was thinking one toilet type of bathroom anyway. Yeah, I know sometimes my mom, she had gastric bypass, and there was a lot of foods that she couldn't eat after she had the surgery, She so she had to go through all of that, experimenting what she could eat and what she couldn't.
Yeah, I could have went and showed you how clean the bathrooms are. They're always clean.
I know Mother's Mustache. I seen the cake and I was like, "Oh, cake! We gotta have cake."
We got lots of pumps. It's all nice and clean. Everything works.
It's cool.
I was just telling the lady, I said, I just showed everybody on YouTube how clean your store is.
He's like, "That's weird."
She goes, "Oh, that's great. Maybe you found some more customers for us." I said, "Well, probably not, because they're all over the world." I said, "Most of them probably don't even live around here." But I said, "Yeah, there's these people that live like 3 hours away from here who just got a quick trip, and they talk bad stuff about quick trips. So I had to show everybody how clean you guys are and how good you are."
Oh my gosh.
Should have got my mac and cheese for free for that.
That's right. Yeah, you need to be a commercial creator for Quick Trip.
I'm telling you, when Quick Trip first came in, I really should have gotten money for all the advertising I did for them.
Sue, have you
Yeah,
tried cauliflower rice?
that's pretty good.
I've never heard of that or nothing. Didn't know there was such a thing. Yeah, the new spokeslady for Quick Trip.
And they have Frank's Red Hot.
Hey, you can't beat that. Yep, Mother's Mustache. Nikki has great auctions, one-stop shopping with gas, small population. Nikki, are there any good single men there for me to choose from? It's too dang cold. Too cold.
Find a nice enough man, he'll keep you warm.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all this macaroni and cheese, but I'm starving. Usually I don't get this big of a mac and cheese. Usually I get the middle size one, but it's a lot of mac and cheese, 16 ounces.
Oh yeah, Julie, they've got lots of snow up there. A lot of their snow hasn't melted off. But Tara was saying that they have, what is it? Like she said, there's at least a foot in their yard still.
Yeah. Oh. Here in town, there's not much snow left. I mean, other than snow banks.
Mm-hmm.
But out at my house, yeah, the ground is completely covered. Still.
Crazy.
But we get more snow out in the country than they do here by the lake, usually. Because because it's usually warmer by the lake. But sometimes if you get that lake effect snow, then you can get hit. And so sometimes, because I'm like right on the edge, I can either get Superior's weather, Duluth and Superior's weather, or I can get Ashland's weather, which Ashland, it's the South Shore, and that's usually when the lake effect snow hits, is on the South Shore, which over here Duluth and Superior on the North Shore of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I can get Ashland's weather, which the South Shore gets quite a bit more snow. It goes either way for me because I'm kind of right on the line.
Right. Yeah, Steampunk Town. Good morning, by the way.
Morning.
We haven't had snow on the ground in Lower Michigan for over a month. Wow.
Where are you at Steampunk Town in Michigan?
I can't remember where he's. I don't remember. Where are you at, Steampunk?
My brother's in Langsburg.
I'm telling you, I need to get like a map and put everybody's whereabouts on there.
Yeah, I'm sure they've told us, but
I'm sure I asked like several times, and they probably get tired of it.
Morning, Todd.
Good morning,
Todd.
What's going on in the wide, wide world?
Oh, not much.
I wish Tara was here for that tour quick trip.
Yeah, exactly. Steampunk says St. Joseph right on Lake Michigan.
That's right. Now I remember. Yep. We talked about that. Yep. Sorry. I remember that conversation we had after they said St. Joseph's. Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I had a question about an item today. So my stuff is being seen at least.
Oh my gosh.
At least I know they haven't shut it off.
There you go.
Oh, I probably should move for this guy. Sorry, guy. Delivery guy. I didn't know he was still delivering. Let me get out of your way, buddy. I mean, it's his fault he backed right up to me, but.
Yeah, well. I think I got another bid.
Oh, nice. Well, that means money.
Hey, it's working it's way up to that 1,300 maybe.
Yeah. Was that a different item that's been bid on, or?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You started all of them at 10, didn't you?
I started them all at $9.99. $9.99.
Yeah.
And right now I have 25 items.
Well, that's $250.
I know it. I know.
That's good.
That's why I'm excited.
I'm sure you got less than $250 in all those 25 items.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And
I'd have to put all my stuff. I'd have to put all my stuff as collectible because it's only collectible in fashion that you get the auctions for.
Yeah. And it's not like it's men's clothes, it's women's clothes, it's there's some shorts in there, pants, just about a little bit of everything. So I'm glad it's taken.
I think it's so stupid that they limit you on the items that you can do auctions with.
Yeah. And that's the thing too is I never. Sometimes I do really good with clothing and auction, and sometimes I do super crappy. And I don't know the rhyme or reason why that is, but sometimes you just got to throw it out there and throw it against the wall and see what sticks, you know?
Yeah.
And this time it's stuck.
Yeah.
Like a pizza to the ceiling.
Man, I am cross-eyed from working on my taxes.
I hear you.
I got all my mileages done. I got all my monthly seller costs printed off. I got all the receipts organized by month.
Oh, that's where you were doing your taxes, huh?
Yeah, I worked on it yesterday about 3 hours, 4 hours, and today I worked on it. Started in at 5:30, and I just finished before I came on with one set of stuff I was doing. So
Yeah.
I've been doing taxes for like 6 hours the last 2 days.
My husband just texted me. He goes, "Are you at the kitchen?" Which is like it's like this little tiny mom and pop restaurant.
Yeah.
And I love going there because you can eat breakfast for like $7. Anyways, my husband just messaged me. Are you at the kitchen? And I said, no, why? And he goes, where are you eating breakfast at? I said, Quick Trip macaroni and cheese. He goes, of all the places that you could eat, you pick Quick Trip macaroni and cheese. Like, yep, I like them. I haven't had it in a long time. Been, God, over a week.
Good job, Anissa.
Really been 2 weeks since I had Quick Trip macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have someone do my taxes.
Yeah, I've got a CPA working, so.
Yeah. When you do have somebody do your taxes, though, you got to make sure it's somebody that's prolific with online sales.
Right. Right.
Well,
Is that the right? Well, is that the right word? Prolific, proficient. Maybe I wanted to say.
sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine wasn't necessarily last year, but I think she did a good job. So, but she'll be used to me this year. I had always done my own taxes up until last year, but then I got the 1099 from PayPal for the first time
Yeah.
on the 2016 tax season. So I thought, you know what? I better get some help. And after cost of doing business, she got my taxes down pretty low, I thought.
Yeah.
I guess the Pope is under scrutiny. He said there was no hell. I guess
Uh-oh.
he's got all the Catholics in an uproar. I guess my husband was telling me. I haven't read the story yet, but he was telling me that he heard all that. I don't know what made me think of that. Probably taxes. Made me think of the devil. I don't know.
Well, there you go. That makes sense.
Government devil, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. I get where you're going.
The Pope and taxes, they go hand in hand, yeah.
One of the richest businesses out there is the Catholic religion. Oh, there's a lot of mac and cheese to eat. Oh.
Anissa says, there is a hell. I married him before.
Aw, that's awful.
At least it was before. Not presently.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Oh gosh. Why not, says Anissa, we must have the same ex.
He moves around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a lot of food.
Let's see.
Oh my
Willow
God,
and
did you see my note from my buyer that he's going to send me back about a book about
Yes.
sexuality when I sent him a Bible?
Yeah. I seen that. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
You don't know what to think, huh?
I mean, there might be 0.5% chance that the estate sale that I bought they're all alike. I bought 8 Bibles exactly like, new and in package, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like possibly 0.5% chance that the guy who the estate sale was for may have put a book like that in instead of one of those Bibles, but
Right. I can't imagine that would be legit.
Well, the thing is that the person is asking for the right book or their money back. So I'm thinking it may not be a scam, because if they were trying to scam you, they would ask for just their money back. I would think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, I'm not going to send them a book for free. I'm having them return it. I got to see this book.
Yeah.
Stop pilfering porn, Todd.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I think it's a legit book. I looked up the book on eBay, and it was like a psychologist had written a book about sexuality and homosexualism, and
It's
guess
so
it's
funny that a Bible buyer, and they got that book. I mean, it wasn't like, like a Better Homes and Gardens book or
Right.
I know. It wasn't. I guess it
Happy.
could have easily been a stack of Playboys, but whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just, oh my God. What a
What a
weird thing.
crazy situation.
But
Yeah.
I don't,
No doubt about it.
anyway,
Maybe you come over and said, "Oh, I'm going to get Dad. It's going to be a great April Fool's joke."
I'm just going to get the book back, and if it's,
That'd be funny if they message you on Sunday and say April Fools. That would be pretty freaking funny.
I know.
It's probably not the case, but
Yeah, I mean, they asked to return it, so I accepted the return and paid the shipping, so I got to see this.
Yeah. Well, didn't you look in the? I mean, were they weren't sealed, were they? I mean, obviously not.
For some reason, I think even though Bibles come in a box, they're not sealed. I guess so that people can open them and look at them.
I suppose, yeah.
None of those
Then,
none of those had like a shrink wrap seal on them.
no.
Huh.
Then why wouldn't you have looked at what books were in there? Did you just overlook it or what? Or
Well,
figured, here's a stack. I'll just grab all these. And
I went in and looked in my inventory at the other 7 I still have, and every one of them is a Bible.
Yeah.
So I thought, I better check those others.
Yeah. That's what I'd be doing.
And
My thought was, I wonder if the cover looks similar. Oops, was like a similar color or something,
shoot,
and he accidentally put it in one of them boxes.
I don't know. I look up that book that he's talking about on eBay, and it's kind of a light green color, sexuality and homosexuality.
Oh, so it's not like a similar look.
That is just so crazy.
It is very
I just
crazy.
think it's just nuts. But, you know,
I'm
it could
thinking
definitely happen.
What I'm thinking was, whoever estate that is, they didn't want somebody to come over and see that book, so they put it in.
Well, that's a good possibility too. That's a very good possibility.
And the estate person probably didn't open the boxes.
Right.
They just put them out. They thought, oh, well, here's 7 of these books, you know, and he put them out.
Yeah.
Or 8 of them, or how many ever it was.
Huh.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Why they had so many of those brand new Bibles, I don't know. Maybe they thought that would make them feel better about being.
I think that's just crazy.
So
Craziness.
Sherry asked if it was pro homosexual or anti. I don't know.
Oh.
The cover of it says the definitive sexuality, normal and abnormal. So it just sounds like a study book of sexuality and homosexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First edition was 1971.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like a documentary of sexuality, not a actual like positions and stuff like that.
Mother says, I'm surprised Todd doesn't thumb through every book looking for money.
Yeah.
But these are all new in the box. I mean,
Yeah.
why would you have anything in them but the book?
Oh.
So, no, I didn't thumb through every one of them.
Out of all the boxes of books that I've ever bought, I never find money in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a little money in clothes pockets once in a while. Or a jar of pennies in a storage unit, that kind of thing. But I never find money in books.
I never found money in books.
I don't sell a lot of books.
I don't usually find anything in pockets either.
But if I can get books cheap,
Wow.
and they're new, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, Bridget says, she said, Mother's Mustache, I do. I was going through books a few years ago. I got in an auction, and the book title was 100, and a bank envelope fell out, and usually they're empty, but this one had $800 bills in it.
Wow.
Wow.
There's your cha-ching, huh?
Please tell me you kept it.
I think she had already bought the box. Yeah, because she
Yeah.
got it at an auction. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Some people are stupid and would bring it back. I remember one time my brother, we were all at an auction, and he bought 2 milk cans, and they were really heavy milk cans. Well, a lot of times what people do is they put cement in the bottom of the milk cans so that they don't go anywhere, you know,
Uh-huh.
and that people can't just go and grab them, so they're a little heavier. Well, anyways, so that's what he thought these were, you know. And everybody thought that that's what it was. Everybody thought that there was cement in them. That's why they were so heavy.
Right.
Well, anyways, after my brother bought them, he ended up opening the lid, and they were full of coins.
Oh, wow.
I mean, packed full. of coins. Both of them were. And the guy that the auction was for saw it. And he's like, wait a minute, I didn't know all those coins were in there. This ain't right, because he only bought them for, a couple bucks a piece,
Right.
And he's like, this ain't right. This ain't right. And the auctioneer had to stop the auction. He's like, calm down. He said, he already bought it. They buy it as is. If he had bought it and brought it back and said, hey, I didn't like this, or it was rotten or something, we wouldn't have let him get his money back for it.
Right.
So it goes the same way for you. You didn't look, Well, anyways, he was bitching, and my brother goes, you know what? I'll tell you what. He says, I'll give you one of them back. He says, go empty the coins out. I still want the milk can. He said, go empty the coins out. You can have one of them, and I'll take one.
Wow.
I told my brother, I said, you didn't have to do that. And the auctioneer told my brother, you don't have to do that, And he's like, no, he said, I know how the guy feels. He says, I've lost money before. He says, no, he says, I'll let him have at least. He says, I'll let him have the one. So I thought that was fair. I mean, he didn't have to do it, but it was a nice gesture.
Right.
I wouldn't have given him back.
No, I don't think I would have either. But that was nice of him.
Yeah. Him and my husband were carrying them suckers at first, and Gary's like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna blow a nut on these things. Well, then when he stopped and they opened them, they're like, holy shit,
We're rich. We're rich.
Reach.
I don't remember how much was in that can, but it was a lot.
Crazy. Okay.
Actually, my nephew has some of them, some of the pennies from them cans, because they were like wheat pennies. And there were,
Yeah.
he saved out a bunch of different pennies out of there and some other coins out of there. I never get that lucky to find something like that at an auction.
Yeah, pre 1982 pennies are copper.
Yeah.
And they're worth about 2.5 cents of copper.
Mm-hmm.
So pre-82 pennies are worth saving back,
Yeah.
because when America quits using pennies, you can just take those in and get them melted down.
Julie said she found $500 in her closet that she forgot that she hid herself.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's a nice find.
Hmm.
Hopefully she found it when she needed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sassy, since they're fabric on the backpacks, it's a good idea to keep them in climate control.
Yeah.
I mean, they are mildew resistant. They have a coating on them that's mildew resistant or whatever, but yeah, there's so many plastic parts on the modern military stuff that can do, like the plastic on like a shoe sole. You've gotten old shoes before, and you bend the sole and they crack in half like that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, things can get dry rotted.
Where did you find a auction or something, Sassy?
Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Morning, Mr. Sadie.
Hi, Mr. Sadie. How far?
How far?
How far? Oh wait, there is no hell, so there can't be hellfire.
It's that's the Pope.
Oh my gosh. I need to start selling more than 1 or 2 items a day because I'm not able, or I can still do a mail call, but I don't normally do mail call unless I've got um, 2 or a few more than 2 items. I can do one anytime, but
Oh, now they're saying Vatican scrambles after Pope appears to deny existence of hell. Now they're saying 2 hours ago Pope Francis did not say hell does not exist. He's scrambling now.
backpedal, backpedal, abort, abort.
Yeah. His people were probably like, "What the hell are you saying? You're the Pope."
Oh my gosh.
Trying to look at a reputable news. It's all junk.
Yeah.
Newsweek. I don't know if Newsweek is.
I don't know. I usually only hear about news if it's on here, or sometimes I'll see it just a little blurb on my computer. But other than that, I don't really pay much attention to a lot of it. I'm just in my little BFE town and in my own little world. Let's see. Come on. Todd, have your sales been up?
No.
I haven't. Sounds like everybody's having issues. Like everything just kind of stopped. It's weird. I guess it happens though. You get that ebb and flow type of thing, and we're just in the ebb. We're ebbing it, I suppose.
So it sounds like the person that he had interview with, that the Pope had an interview with, he's an atheist.
Oh God.
And he doesn't take notes or record the interviews that he has with the Pope. And he usually does his stories by memory, so they're figuring he just made it up.
Had a brain fart. Oh yeah, he said this and this and that. Now he's gonna go to hell. If there is one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
In 2015, the Pope told a group of children in Rome that hell is telling God, "You take care of yourself because I'll take care of myself." They don't send you to hell. They go there because you choose to be there. Hell is wanting to be distanced from God because I do not want God's love. This is hell. Do you understand?
Huh.
The guy's like 93 years old, and he washed on Monday, Thursday. He washed the feet of 12 Italian prisoners.
That's a Pope?
Yeah. He told the prisoners that he's having surgery next year to correct his vision, and asked the 12 prisoners to conduct their own cataract surgery for the soul. Now that's according to Newsweek. I don't know how.
Newsweek I thought was pretty reputable.
I think
but
so.
Apparently not.
Because I can't find anything from like CNN or any of the big news. But anyways, the Vatican is backpedaling. Anyways, they're like, he didn't say it.
God.
Well, imagine, I mean, because that goes against everything the Catholics say, you know. About it.
I don't know.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Come on, get in there. Having a fight with the padded flat rate. Yeah, I'm sure Sally is probably asleep. Probably exhausted. I'd imagine. She got one more night, I think. Yeah, she has one more night.
One more night.
I'm sure she is ready for it to be over.
Oh no, that was all night long. I was thinking of. I think of that Lionel Richie song, but that wasn't One More Night. That was All Night Long.
Yeah. Still pertains to her because she's there all night long.
Yeah,
so
all night long.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. I can make anything into a song. Well, this snow really puts a damper on my freaking plans of working at the storage shed all day today.
Yeah. So is it cold there? Or is it
It's not really cold. It's snowing. I don't want to open up the doors of the storage shed and get snow in my storage shed.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, it's a real light snow, so it'd probably be okay, but I don't know.
Take a chance.
I don't really want to be standing out in the snow either, you know.
Well, probably not.
Suppose I could go get a box of stuff and go sit at my dad's and do it, but I don't know.
Who's on the auction block this week?
John the Cincinnati Picker and Sheila Snyder Artist.
Oh, okay.
And nobody's gonna be drinking.
Well, shoot.
I think I should ask him, can I be a fill-in? I want to drink. Sounds like this is the best place to do it.
Oh my gosh.
I love Dwayne. He's so great.
He is. He's awesome.
He doesn't let anything rattle him. He just goes with the flow. He's a good guy.
Just keeps on going.
Always very pleasant to talk to. His wife is sweet too. I just love her too.
Mother's mustache. Like a cop told me once, there's 3 sides to a story. Wow. There's like a big echo.
Is it me?
I don't know. 3 sides to a story. Yours, his, and the truth. Yeah. Killing me, Nikki.
What?
I don't know.
Who said I'm killing him?
Oh, Dwayne. Dwayne said that.
Oh, I
You're
didn't know he was
killing
in the
Dwayne.
chat.
Huh?
I didn't know he was in the chat. I wouldn't have said all those nice things about him if I would have known he was in the damn chat.
You said something about Dwayne that was nice. What'd you do that for?
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know he was in the chat.
He's been in there a while.
Great. Now he knows I love him.
The secret's out.
I love his wife too.
They're pretty neat folks.
Yeah.
I think that eBay Open would be fun to go to, but I don't have the funds right now.
I only think it would be fun to go to if like a bunch of us would go together.
Sure.
For me to just fly out there and go, like me or just me and my husband, I don't really think it would be that exciting.
Mm-mm. No, I think you're right. I think we all need to go. Just meet up there. Yep.
I mean, me personally, if I'm gonna go to Vegas, I would just go have a trip to Vegas.
That's true.
Because
we
like
can all.
last year,
Well,
sorry,
sure.
like last year, everybody was talking about all the things that they learned at eBay. And really and truly, everything that they learned, they were acting like it was just some big news that they learned. And it
Right.
was like stuff that I've known for years.
Right.
I mean, like the whole white background thing. We knew that a long time before eBay opened.
Right.
Just everything. I mean, they were all, oh, I heard this. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's great news. And it's like, if you guys have been paying attention to eBay, this stuff has been out for over a year. It's
Yep.
like, it's not new news. So, I mean, I never saw anybody come back from eBay Open with some real news.
Right.
That wasn't either A, common sense that you could figure out on your own, or B, hadn't already been discussed by eBay.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing about Vegas is when you go to Vegas, you want to go during the week. It's best to go like Monday through Friday.
Oh, I bet.
And not go on the weekend. You get better rates and everything. So, yeah, we should just go.
Has anybody ever watched that show, LA to Vegas?
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Oh my God, it's funny. It's about this flight crew, and every weekend there's trips from LA to Vegas and back, and it's just hilarious. Kind of dumb humor, but it's pretty funny.
Hey, Lori, how you doing?
Oh yeah, how's your back?
Says you had to take a few days to rest her back.
You feeling better now?
Looks like, yeah, she said she just had to take a few days to rest her back there for a bit.
Oh, good.
Much better, she said.
Good.
That's good. All right, you guys y'all got the chat here for a minute. I'm gonna go take my packages out.
Okay, I'm not watching the chat, but
okay.
Well,
Todd, you got the chat.
I got a chat.
You got the chat.
I can go to split screen.
Keep an eye on the chat, please. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Still looking at my taxes.
That's all right. I can call up the chat here. Maybe.
Health coverage.
Oh, wrong show.
That's my health coverage.
There we go. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, here's the chat. There we go. All right. Now y'all better behave in the chat. I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer when your back doesn't feel good, boy. Hookah. That's most of the time if your back hurts, boy, you gotta just take her easy.
Yep.
That's right. I'm laying down the law. So guess what I heard Nikki say? What? How is your supply of copier parts? You gonna sell me some, Dwayne? Oh, that was funny. I was like, because Valerie one day was like, I think he's an engineer, and I'm like, no, he's not an engineer. He's an office machine salesman. He's like, no.
No. He's a calibration expert.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. He's tried to explain on different shows what he does, and I'm like, huh? What does he talk about, huh?
Yeah.
What he does is way over my head.
You make you a hell of a deal on some toner. Oh, you better not say that. Tara will get a toner boner.
Yeah. Nikki's a devil.
Nikki's a devil. Well, see, there's this guy at the auction who looks kind of like Dwayne, and he is a office supply salesman. And I think that's how I got him. I think that's how I got him mixed up.
Ah.
I mean, one's online, one's in real life, but you know. Dwayne, did you ever go look at those things? The thing of a jigs. The chat gets worse when Nikki's in charge. Yeah. All's okay when Nikki's in charge. No. Go ahead, do what you want. No. And Valerie's leaving you in charge. Yeah. First thing I say is toner boner when she's gone.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Having Nikki take control of the chat is kind of like, whatever y'all want to do is fine.
Having the class clown take care of the class while the teacher's
gone. I know.
The storage unit is almost all listed. Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did good on that storage unit. I think he only paid like $30 for it.
I was gonna say, did I just hear Tara?
You did.
See?
The voice
You
from
say
beyond.
toner, and here she comes. I told you.
I keep getting toner.
She heard good deal about toner, and she got her toner boner.
Voice from beyond.
Were you here during the Quick Trip tour?
No, I was outside.
Everybody's like, wow, it's nice and clean in there.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, I didn't expect that. How nice it is.
Mm-hmm. Did you record the people wandering around in there?
There wasn't really that many people in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed by the ATM that there's not shit stacked up next to it.
Was Nikki taping?
It's not next to it. It's across the thing from it, but it's right where they have the potatoes and bananas.
Was Nikki taping inside the Quick Trip?
Yeah.
Did you see Norman Reedus or Andrew Lincoln? Autographs.
Thanks, guys, for doing that.
Everybody was like, they left Nikki in charge of the chat. Uh-oh.
Party!
She didn't actually leave me in charge. She left Todd in charge, but
Todd
I
didn't
said
want
leaving me in charge is like leaving the class clown in charge of the class when the teacher's gone. Everybody only
Say
gives me
hello.
wrenches just because they feel sorry for me. They don't really expect me to use them.
With Nikki in charge, this playground's going to hell.
In a handbasket.
In a handbasket.
Yeah, Sherry says don't say thanks till you go back and read the chat.
Oh, gosh. What are you doing?
I kind of have that problem. I like to take over.
You don't need to do that. You say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Look,
Hi, Ringo. I can't see you, but hi, Ringo.
look.
I don't know how was that.
You are so weird. You're so weird. Huh.
I got to figure out how to get back to my. There we go. Where's Ringo now? Little Ringo.
He's right there.
Hi, Ringo.
He's right there. Such a good dog, though. I mean, for the
Yeah.
most part, he's still a puppy, but he's a good dog. Oh, yeah, he's a good boy, huh? Okay.
Well, the chat may have gone to hell, but I was right. Dwayne was laughing about selling office supplies, and he said, I can get you a good deal on toner. I said, oh, don't say you can get a good deal on toner. I said, Tara will be getting a toner boner, and she'll be in here. And sure enough, all of a sudden, here she is.
I saw in the chat when I opened up my computer, I saw somebody type toner boner. I never heard any of that stuff. I just got in from outside.
It was funny. It was perfect timing because I just said that.
I love toner. If I could just sell good toner for the rest of my life, I would be cool with that.
Yeah. I never get it where I live.
Sometimes I get it off the government auction sites.
I've gotten it, but yeah, usually it's only like one or two.
Oh my god, yeah. That pallet was available down there at Todd's.
Oh my god, yeah. That would have been awesome.
God.
Yeah, if I could get a pallet of toner, that'd be sweet. A good toner.
I would roll around on a pallet of toner. You know, like some people would roll around on a bed of money. I would roll around on a pallet of toner.
That would be uncomfortable.
If it wouldn't ruin the boxes, I would do it.
I could give you some definite leave some marks.
Yeah, I'd mess up the boxes for resale.
Sounds like somebody ought to throw a bucket of cold water
Jim would be like, "Oh shit! Now we got to call the nut farm." Thought this life was gonna last. Damn it!
Sometimes I list that toner, and if you put it right spot on, it's like I list it, cha-ching. I mean, it like instantaneously sells, and there's not too many things where you list it and it sells within 5 minutes. It is cool.
Yeah, for the price that you want. Yeah. Oh, I brought my laundry to town with me to do at the laundromat, so that I didn't.
They're
waste
taking it
time.
into Quick Trip. They have that laundry service in the back.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's so great.
Those girls that do the temperature checking with the hairnets on, they also do laundry back there.
There you go.
You gotta do your quick rewards card to get the laundry service.
That's how they heat their heating trays there. For the
yeah.
for the mac and cheese.
Oh,
Get it.
we got a cha-ching.
That's me.
Another bid.
I don't know. Yep.
Oh, sweet. What the hell? My husband is a weirdo.
Oh.
He's got 2 quarters in a chew can.
Sounds like a flip. Yeah.
I'm not even sure what that means.
He was saving his quarters.
Well, I took them.
I hope
Hi, Glenn.
Hey, swamp picker. Oh my gosh.
Trying to hide his quarters from me.
Maybe he's trying to save them for the laundry.
Yeah, well, too bad I took them.
They'll go to good use, I'm sure.
I didn't even doing any of his laundry. I'm only doing mine.
Oh.
You can wear all the
Wow.
dirty clothes.
He can wash his own damn laundry.
Your postcards will be here.
Nikki.
Well, he started doing the laundry
Both pictures here.
because I worry about walking down those rickety stairs in my basement.
Right.
And oh my god, somebody just saw me. Okay. Anyways, he started doing laundry. Well, now he's like, one day I was doing his laundry and he's like, I just don't like the way you do my laundry. I was like, since when? I've been doing it for 25 years. Well, 24 years.
Yeah,
23
close
years.
enough. Close
You know?
enough.
And he's like, I don't know. I just don't like the way you do it. I'm just doing my own. Okay, good. I ain't going to complain. Go ahead. If I would have known this, I would have done it the wrong way years ago. You could have done the kids too. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I don't know. But anyway, he doesn't do laundry right. He doesn't separate nothing. He doesn't turn his clothes right side out.
Well, so then what does he think you're doing wrong?
That's what I'm saying. He does it completely wrong, and he thinks I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you gotta separate unless you want all your clothes one color.
Well, especially his because he wears work clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he really gets dirty usually, but sometimes if they have like a spill or something, dirty. Well, if they have a spill, he sends his in, but
Yeah, I
wash
learned
his
a
uniform.
lesson quite a while back that if you wash your white T-shirts and your red T-shirts together, you're going to have pink-white T-shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a known fact that does happen.
Mhm.
That was when I was a little kid. That was the first chore. Was one of the first chores I had. Was I was responsible for clothes, and the first thing I did was taught was you got to separate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and he knows you have to separate. His mother was laundry queen. I mean, she used to work at a laundry. And she was very fanatical about the laundry. And so I don't know if he's just doing it out of spite because she pounded in his head for so many years that you got to do laundry the right way or what. I don't know. He's a
Well, you got to
weirdo.
go down to the creek. You got to break a hole in the ice. Bring your washboard and a bar of lye soap. Get that laundry done.
Do your laundry. And then last night I told him, I said, I'm going to the laundromat so I can get all my laundry done. Because I haven't done laundry in like 2 weeks. So I was running out of clothes. I'm on my last pair of underwear today. So I was like, well, got to do laundry because I don't want no dirty underwear. Well, I says, well, I'm going to do laundry since I'm going to be stuck in town all day tomorrow. I might as well do it in town while I'm there. And he's like, nope, I don't need anything washed. Okay. Whatever. I'll do it myself. I was like, all right, do your own laundry. Then you can cook yourself fucking supper too.
When it's time to get romantic, you can do that by yourself too.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, he can do that easier than I can.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Bridget goes, oh my God, LOL.
Wow. It just went from bad to worse. Maggie Doodle, she's rolling on the floor.
Just sometimes he gets in those moods and he just says stupid shit, like that. But I mean, but in the next week he's like, "Oh, are you gonna do my laundry too?" So, he's just weird. Yeah, she goes, "Well, that escalated quickly." Did I just hear that correctly? Yeah, you did. Hopefully,
you heard it
when
right.
you're listening to us at work, you have headphones on.
Yeah.
And we went there. You knew it was just a matter of time.
That's true. It was. It was going to happen.
Handsome when you're. That's funny, Anissa. I do have headphones on. That's good. I was gonna say, this is definitely not work chat.
You guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Gary, are you listening?
Yeah, Gary's probably too. He's probably got it on speaker at work.
Oh, here comes the thumbs down. Gary's watching.
What does NSFW mean?
NSFW. I have no idea.
Not suitable for work. Not suitable for work.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, I gotta figure it. NS. Yeah, I knew I've seen it before, but I was like, I gotta think of what that is. Yeah, not safe for work. Yeah.
No, Anissa does not stay forever. I don't put the chat on the replay.
No.
That is a thing that we do now. We don't do that. That's a big no-no.
Don't you love watching replays of shows and then you can see what everybody says in the chat?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, I can't believe that person came out the replay.
Really and truly, half the time when I watch a replay, I don't look for the chat.
I don't either.
It just plays automatically, I thought, on the ones that have it.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't really. I'm more focused on what they're saying, not what they're typing.
Because you can't type in the chat, because it drove me nuts one time. Right after this happened, I thought, well, this is a good idea, because sometimes people other than us don't talk about what's being said in the chat out loud, and so you wonder what's going on in the chat, sometimes by some of the things people say.
Right.
Well, anyways, so one day I was watching the chat, and there was all this misinformation being given in the chat, and the person on the screen on the show, I don't remember whose show it was, wasn't correcting it. And I so badly wanted to go in there and type, but I couldn't because the chat was already over, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I saw all this stupid information going on in the chat, and I was like, oh my God, I can't watch chat anymore.
I was watching one, and I think I thought it was live because the chat was going. So then you try to comment in the chat, and then you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I have done that before. Yep.
Anyway.
I've done that on these smart home sites, and I'll see somebody will have a problem. I'm like, oh yeah, I've dealt with that before. I'll type in an answer to their question or whatever. But you type it in, and I don't know why it is. It's right after you send it to the thread. You look at the thread, and it's like 7 years old or something. It's like, oh, God, what an idiot.
Or somebody's already answered it the same way 10 times before.
You feel like it just, why didn't I look to see how old this was? It's amazing though how many threads out there that people ask the question and nobody ever answers it. It's a question's been. I was the first one to actually answer the guy's question. Been hanging out there for like 7 years.
Oh my gosh!
I sold the motorhome, but it was funny.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times you see a lot of people are getting ignored in the chat. Like I said last night, I was on a show and I got ignored in the chat. You know,
That's not cool.
Well, were they doing other stuff? Like, because I'll be honest, like right now I'm listing stuff, so I don't have my YouTube chat thing open, and then like every 10 or 20 minutes I'll go take a look at it, but yeah, I don't watch it very close either.
I think you need a balance, because I like it when people are recognizing the chat, but the other thing is what I don't like is when it seems like the whole show, all they're doing is like, oh, hi, Lori. Oh, hi, Susan. Oh, hi, Betty. You know, but they can't get like a thought across because they're constantly interrupting themselves to greet the new people coming in the chat. And it's like after a while, that kind of gets annoying too.
True.
I think you need a balance.
well, I try to mention everybody in the chat on my show, but
That's why we got you here, is you're good at watching chat. Yeah, you're like the greeter. Everybody else is working and Nikki's there watching the chat.
Walmart greeter. Thanks. I don't think that was a compliment.
I think that was a compliment. I would take that as a compliment.
Well, some of those shows, there are so many people in the chat. I don't see how they would keep up with it anyway.
And somebody just got to check. Yeah, the chat goes flying by so fast. I mean, you can't even hardly watch it sometimes. I mean, you know, it's just like our scroll is just moving.
I get ignored all the time now. Got me thinking I offended everyone. Well, you don't get ignored when I'm around.
No.
No, and that's the other thing. If you're on the other end, don't get butthurt if they miss you, because I'm sure it's not deliberate.
Motherfucker products. Hey, Nikki, I have a greeter job for you at Walmart. Yeah.
Well, I got another.
Nice.
Another bid.
When do they all end?
Right. It's Friday.
They actually end 1 day and 9 hours. So tomorrow sometime.
Nice.
I was hoping it was going to be like during the challenge, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. It's going to be right after.
Oh. No.
Which sucks.
With everybody.
She wanted all those chings going during her show.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that sucks. Nobody's going to hear my ching song.
Well, extend the challenge an hour.
Yeah.
There's a cha-ching song?
Yeah. I am auctioning clothing, actually. Trying to clear out some clothing.
She looked at a hell of a lot of items.
So,
I'm putting clothes on auction right now too.
Yeah. I just figured, well, I'm not gonna, I'll just get rid of all those auctions that I have and utilize some of those. So I was glad that I did it.
Is it snowing there yet, Tara?
No.
It's snowing here.
A lot?
Yeah, we got our ground full.
Covered the ground. It hasn't snowed at all yet here.
Maybe the lake effect will keep it by you and you won't get it.
Yeah.
Bridget says I have one thing up for auction because it is one of a kind. An Air Force bag from the Korean War. And the soldiers painted artwork on it. Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hope you started it fairly high.
It's like, sometimes that stuff does well, and sometimes as far as like clothing, I don't know. It's weird because sometimes it'll do really well and sometimes it just won't move. You won't get any bids. But So I just kind of went on a whim and just put 1,000 listings out there on auction and crossed my fingers.
Well, you don't know you can do it once you do it.
That's true. I didn't have anything to lose. Bridget says, I have it starting at $89.99. A guy messaged asking if I would do a buy it now for $90. No.
No.
From the auction.
I don't end listing, or I don't end auctions.
Yeah.
I would tell them it's against eBay policy to end auctions, but if it doesn't sell, then you will.
Sometimes on stuff like that, that's rare. He might know something that you don't know. I prefer not to end an auction early because he's offering. What did you say? He's offering her $90. Did she say it at 89 or 85? So he could just bid on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's building watchers or whatever. I mean,
yeah, that's what I would tell him. Just bid on it.
Is my safety net. It's
I'm sure that he thinks, if he bids 90, then it won't go, of course it won't go up. But,
whatever.
That's if you want it that bad, you'll bid on it.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't want to piss him off or whatever, so maybe he might be a potential buyer for it if it doesn't sell. Then just tell them it's against eBay policy to end auctions.
I don't think you piss them off. I just say they're fishing. They're throwing poop at the wall to see what sticks. I just say very politely, I don't end auctions early, but thank you for your interest. Yeah. I say it very nice, but it's just like, this is my policy. I don't end auctions early.
Yeah.
I did that with some of the auctions that I started the other day. Somebody said, I'll buy it now for such and such. And I said, well, I don't end auctions early, but you feel free to bid on it if you want.
I will say this to you. Anything where I get offers like that, I always sell it for more than what they offered me.
Yeah.
I've never had one where it slipped through the cracks and I didn't get what was offered to me.
Well, one time a helmet.
Oh, I had a helmet that sold for $5 less than what somebody offered me. But it was close. I don't like, to me, it's just worth that gamble. I just don't do it.
And honestly, if somebody offered you $90 for it that quickly, even if it doesn't sell at auction, it will sell eventually at $90.
Yeah.
So you can use that as a guide, that you will at least be able to sell that for $90 because one person offered you $90 for it.
Right.
So.
That's right, Mr. Sadie. That stuff is getting harder and harder to find. So, yeah. You'd be fine with that. With or without him. That's right.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you ending right at 10?
Yeah, probably right around there.
Oh, so I may not be back. If I'm not back, bye everybody.
We'll just wait till Nikki gets back then. Listen to you guys while I'm in the shower. Well, that's interesting.
That's a lot of information, but
well. Maybe I won't be back. No, I'm just kidding.
That's TMI.
That got a lot more interesting than my laundry. How are you typing?
I hope your phone doesn't get wet.
Oh, Eric, you're so cute. Quit washing it, Eric. And you talk about me, Dwayne.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I need to go put my laundry in.
Nah, it's overrated.
Yeah.
Go put your laundry in.
Hi, Mike. All right, I'll be back.
All right.
Nikki's so funny. She's like, I don't want to leave because I'm going to miss something.
Yeah, it's getting good. She could just take the phone with her, probably.
Well, yeah. She probably doesn't want anybody else to hear it, though.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Oh, there you go.
I think I will do that. Sometimes I forget I'm on a phone. I can take it with me.
It's
I
portable.
just worry about the extra noise.
Eh,
Ah,
just tell everybody to hold it down. We'll be fine.
turn the washers and dryers off. I got a guy in the shower here. We have some discussing to do.
Just turn it on spin cycle. We'll be fine.
Yeah, there's like so many jokes here. It's not even funny. I got.
Oh my
Hi, Sally.
gosh.
Oh, Sally made it.
Hey!
Hi guys.
You sound so happy.
I just woke up.
Oh, we're glad you're here.
I'm
Everybody misses
sorry
you. What are you sorry for?
that I'm late and stuff. And I haven't been in here.
It's okay. You've been working.
I know.
We understand.
I still feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
I have a story.
Oh,
All right, bring it.
we like story time.
So I went in at 8 last night, and I walk in and Cody says the whole back room is full of Mountain Dew. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, Marjo popped the top off to, put the nozzle on so that it can go to the fountain.
Yeah.
And there was no lid on it, and so it just came splurting out, and it splurted like all over the room.
Oh my gosh.
All over the back room, and it was grocery day.
Oh no.
So, excuse me. So it hit everything. And so, like, I guess they, like, tried to pile stuff away from it so that they could wipe it down and stuff and put it back. It was awful. Everything was covered. We had boxes of, like, popcorn that they were in plastic bags, like in sealed plastic bags or whatever, but they were covered in Mountain Dew.
Oh my gosh.
And so we had to wipe everything down and wipe all the boxes down that were in there. And but like everything was like in a half-inch of syrup.
Oh my gosh.
Including the floor. And so we were back there like skating. And so it took me an hour and a half just to mop up and clean up enough to where I could start doing donuts.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta say one thing, Sally. Who's the person that had the accident with the Mountain Dew? What's her name?
Marjo.
Marjo.
Okay, I hope they weren't like, Marjo goes to Corey, oh my God, we had a Mountain Dew explosion. And then Corey's like, oh, don't worry, Sally's coming in a half hour. We'll just leave it for her to mop up.
Yeah,
I know.
what is that about? I mean, she
why
should
the
have
hell
been
weren't they cleaning it up when you got there instead of saying, oh,
Well-
Sally, guess what? There's Mountain Dew everywhere.
This is the thing, though. Okay, Marjo's had a super bad week because when her dad died.
Oh, okay.
Okay, her dad died this week, and then not yesterday. Yesterday. Well, it was yesterday. Whatever. She tripped on a box and fell and busted her lip.
Oh no.
Busted her lips open. And so anyway, she was having a rough day already.
Right.
Yeah, well, Corey should have been, oh, I know you're having a hard day, Marjo. Let me clean up this Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Well,
Here, run the register and I'll clean that up. Don't worry.
So I guess Cody came in and Cody told her to go home because she was about to lose her shit.
Yeah.
She was about to, from all this stuff, she was about to lose it.
Right.
And it's been a really super weird week at work. Just weird. Like, you know, bad shit happening. And so anyways, I mop up this stuff enough to where I can start doing donuts. So I have to do donuts, and then I have to do my regular stuff. Plus I have to put away all the grocery because none of that got done. There's still a stack. You can see it like over the shelves. It's stacked up of grocery, and I didn't get that done. And I still have the cooler that there was delivery yesterday. I didn't get to any of that.
Well,
none of it. And so, like, I'm doing, you know, the best I can to put away grocery and everything this morning. And these guys come in, and one's wearing a U.S. Marine camo, like not jumpsuit, but like button-up shirt and pants, and then somebody that looks like his brother, looks just like his brother, and then like some old guy. And so they come in, they're getting stuff, and then the one guy comes up and starts asking for chew, and so I say, okay, can I see ID? And he goes, well, that's weird that you would ask me for ID. And I'm like, why? And he goes, well, you can't join the Marines or carry a gun unless you're 18. I'm like, well,
what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
Yeah, really. But I said, well, I can get one of those on eBay. And that was my, you know, response to it, was like, you can buy one online, you know, and, you know, there wouldn't be,
right.
I mean, really, you know, it's a uniform. So like, he shows me his ID, and then his brother says he wants chew too, so he shows me his ID, and they're both from Ohio.
Okay.
So then the older guy comes in, he gets money out of the ATM, gives some of it to the U.S. Marine Corps guy, and then and like, I was waiting on the guy because he wanted gas, and so he says, where's the nearest trooper's office? And I said, if you keep going down the street, it's, you know, it's down the street. And he said, because I might report that what happened to us and stuff. And I said, well, what happened? And he goes, well, we went to go pick up this older guy, and we got guns drawn on us.
What?
And we didn't even draw ours.
Oh God.
He's like, made sure he said that. And I was like, oh, wow. I said, well, yeah, it's down the street or whatever. But if
Why wouldn't you call the
if you
cops?
call, I would just call 911 or whatever. And he's like, yeah. And so anyways, okay, they get their gas and they leave. I go out there to take the trash out, and there's a suitcase sitting by the trash can.
No.
Like a full suitcase, like
Right.
a really nice suitcase.
Right.
I think it's two suitcases, but the way that it looks or whatever, but because I didn't go up next to it.
Well,
but
I would hope not.
But I thought there was two, but there's only one. And so I'm like, Teresa, come here. And so she comes to the door, and I said, what's up with that? And she's like, you need to call the cops.
Oh my gosh.
Because we don't know if there's something in there.
Right, exactly.
Why would somebody they propped it up against the trash can in the middle of the gas tanks.
Huh.
Yeah.
And so I called the cops, and I had to wait for them to come. And this was like 15 minutes before I'm supposed to get off work. And so I waited for them to get there and everything, and they look at everything, and they, go up to the suitcase or whatever, and they it's like empty, and it's only one suitcase.
Huh.
And but they were like, this is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, they were definitely acting weird. I thought maybe they were going to try to rob you or something, and they were asking how the cops were and saying that they didn't draw their guns. I'm like, oh man, they're going to try robbing her.
Yeah.
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Well, and like Dwayne said, you're not Marines are not supposed to wear camis in public.
Right.
So, which I didn't even know. I didn't know that. Of course, I was never a Marine.
That is true. Yeah, because that's more for like PT, isn't it? Or like training, or not training, but like they're
like work.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I don't know.
That is weird. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty messed up night.
Yeah, so I stayed until 7 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
And because I had to write out a written statement and everything, and then
oh my gosh.
It's probably nothing. But the cops said that it was a really weird night. Like, for it being a Thursday night, they said it was like crazy busy, and there was just people doing all kinds of shit last night. So,
well, it's getting ready to be a full moon. Saturday is a full moon, so that explains it.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah,
Bye, Bridget.
I don't know what else that would be. Hi, everybody. I don't have my chat up yet.
Somebody asked us a question about the wireless mic, but they attached it to a pair of jeans. Do we have any more of those wireless mics left? Oh, this must be something else, Jim. No, I don't think so.
Which?
$10 shipped to New Jersey for a wireless mic. Do I have a microphone that's just a single microphone listed?
No.
Please send me a picture of the mic. No. You aspirin too much.
Sherry said it was some strange fishing type moon last night, I think.
Mm.
Huh. Crazy.
Yeah.
Some people are off today for Good Friday, so
That's
See,
true.
Did you see Hank said, Sally, we got to get you working at Nikki's Quick Trip. No weird stuff going on there.
it's the start of a 3-day weekend for some people with Good Friday today.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, and I'm still like sick.
Are you?
Yeah.
Your stomach's not doing good?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to buy some Pepto-Bismol this morning.
Uh-oh.
I drank the whole bottle.
Sally Ann.
I couldn't stop myself from drinking this Pepto-Bismol.
Oh my gosh.
That was yummy.
You're going to be so freaking sick just from the damn Pepto-Bismol. Oh, my stomach hurts. Well, yeah, because you drank the whole thing.
You can get an aspirin poisoning from that.
You need a good spanking for that.
Pepto.
Yes, that's
You can
not
OD
good.
on aspirin with that, and that stuff that gives you like bleeding ulcers and everything in your stomach, and
your kidneys are going to get.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Oh my gosh.
That was the last bottle they had at my store.
Tell them not to buy anymore.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Eat some Tums or something instead of Pepto.
At least it has calcium in it.
Oh, you can OD on Tums. One time I hardly ever have heartburn. Maybe once a year, if that.
I don't have heartburn. I just want to throw up.
One time I had just some atrocious heartburn. And I mean, it was the kind where you want to puke from it. It was so bad. And so I took some whole Tums, extra strength Tums, because my husband uses Tums like it's going out of style because he's got problems with this. Anyways, it wouldn't go away. I waited a half hour, wouldn't go away, so I took 2 more Tums. Still wasn't going away. So I took 2 more Tums. I ended up getting so freaking sick. My husband says, well, duh, it took all the acid out, including the acid you're supposed to have in there. Of course you're sick, you dummy.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, you can OD on that stuff too.
Thanks for the support, Gary. Thanks for calling me a dumb Gary.
Oh my God, this one time when I worked at the motel. Now I never take pills, than what I need. Anyways, I had this horrible toothache. And I mean, it was just horrible, and it kept me up all night and everything. Well, this one customer of mine, she was a regular customer. She seemed okay. Anyways, I was out of ibuprofen, and I couldn't leave the motel because nobody was there to watch it. Well, she goes, oh, I've got some Aleve I can give you. So I was like, oh, okay, great, thanks, So I take her Aleve, or what she said was Aleve. Yeah, it wasn't Aleve. I was so sick. So it had to have been some sort of narcotic, because that's what narcotics do. And I'm in the toilet just puking my guts out, and my husband's standing over me. Are you ever going to take somebody else's pills again, stupid? I should call your mom. I'm like, no, I'm not. She told me I was leave.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I had never taken Aleve, so I had no clue what the hell it was.
If I take
I didn't know what Aleve looked like.
I get the same thing. I will stomach cramps and then vomiting, and I don't vomit very often. But I mean, if I take any OxyContin, I don't know what's in it, but it makes me sick.
Yeah. Well, it must have been some kind of narcotic of some sort, because that's what narcotics do to me. So.
I don't know what kind of high you get off it, but I mean, I can tell you, I can't keep it in my system long enough to get nothing out of it.
Exactly. Well, I started feeling kind of weird at first, and I was like, this ain't Aleve. And that's why my husband was there. I called my husband on his cell phone. I said, dear, get here. I said, I don't feel right. I said, I just took 2 that were supposed to be Aleve, and this doesn't feel right. And I explained to him what happened, and so that's why he was there. And he, he's yelling at me the whole time, just puking my guts out. I'm like, oh.
I've told that to doctors though, that I get sick, and they're like, "Oh no, people don't get sick from opioids. No, that can't be. There's no allergies to opioids." I said, "Well, whatever. I don't want any because I'll get sick."
Eric's in trouble because his wife wants to know why Nikki's in the shower with him.
I wanted to know what I was missing. I'm an investigative person.
No, I ate soup yesterday afternoon and some crackers, and that was really good, and I was able to keep that down for a long time. Just not long enough. And then last night I was starving, and Cody had gotten a pizza, and so I ate a piece of pizza. And, I was able to hold on to it for a little bit, but not long enough. So I have no strength.
Are you eating like chicken broth?
Yeah. I mean, I had chicken soup yesterday, but it was like the chicken with rice.
Yeah.
And I drank all the broth on that first, and then I just sipped it. I didn't it took me a long time to eat it because I was taking the spoon and taking the broth and drinking the broth first. And I had to do that to settle my stomach first and eat crackers.
Yeah.
So that I could actually eat the soup. But I'm starving.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry, but I'm afraid to eat anything.
You don't need to eat anything right now. You need to let your stomach calm down. And if you do eat anything, just do just a little bit of chicken broth.
Yeah.
I'm
so hungry though.
I know. There's no sense in eating anything if you're just gonna,
eat some crackers.
Yeah, crackers do seem to settle my stomach.
Yeah, drink some crackers. At least you're getting something. And make sure you're drinking water.
I'm drinking lots of water, and I've been drinking Diet 7-Up, so.
Try egg after your chicken broth. Jolene said, you need to puke back up if need to. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite frankly, you probably need to puke up that bottle of Pepto. Yeah, exactly.
No, actually, I kept that down just fine.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, you kept that down just fine, but you probably got aspirin poisoning. That's what's making you sick.
No.
Yeah.
I just drank that last night.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Mr. Sadie.
I so want a cheeseburger right now.
Well, that would
oh my gosh. That is you don't need
we'll have some toast or crackers or something, not a cheeseburger.
Yeah. I swear.
And to be truthful, when I was sick, I won't eat for usually 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be throwing up. I hate to throw up. So
yeah.
I don't like throwing up either, but
yeah.
I don't like starving either.
Well,
I understand
that. I know that, but you need to sleep. If you're sleeping, then you're not awake and you're not thinking about eating. So you just need to go in there and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Go take your feet pills and go to bed.
Eat some crackers to settle your tummy, but yeah, go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm not drinking Gatorade.
That's not good for her because it's too much sugar for her.
Yeah, it does have a lot of sugar.
A lot of sugar.
Not bananas. Bananas, horrible to throw up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, the
Yes,
diet.
I was telling Valerie that yesterday. I had one banana at work and I threw that up and it's like so acidic.
Yeah.
You don't know how much acid is in bananas until you have to throw one up.
Yeah.
Now, see, on-colas make me shit, so I can't drink like 7-Up when I'm sick. I have to just stick with water because 7-Up, if I drink too much 7-Up, yeah, I'm on the toilet puking and shit.
Yeah.
You have to work.
Well, it's got that carbonation in there too. You're better off just having water. And I hate water, but you know, I would recommend water over anything else.
Yeah. And if like your kids or you really can't even hold water down, what I used to do with my kids was I would buy them freezies. Yes, they're sugary, but at least they would get something in them.
Right.
And it was something that they could suck on, so it was enough. It was enough to get fluid in them, but not enough to upset their stomach. So you can try that too. And yeah, if you're worried about sugar, you can get Pedialyte freezies.
And too.
I think they still sell those.
Yeah.
I used to just go get Mr. Freezies for them. Kids will eat that, you know.
Yeah, because it's cold and probably feels good going down and.
Well, and it's known as a treat, you know, because in the summertime that's a treat, you know. It's a popsicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're getting something good. But really is to make sure they get water in their system.
Yep. We just want you. We're all worried about you, Sally. We want you to get better. So.
I know.
And then that's something you could do too, is like chew on ice too, and that get you the water, but not upset your stomach.
Right.
This person parks so goddamn close to me, and this truck has got the turning radius of a freaking buck. Jesus.
What do you want? Go on. Get out of here. What? You're scratching me, bud. You're scratching me, Bubby. I just want some attention. Go lay down.
We're run to the dollar store and get a white cardboard in case I can take some pictures today, but it's snowing so bad I don't think I'm going to be able to.
What? Ow!
Everybody said I should eat grits.
Oh no.
Yes.
No, thank you. Don't do that. You don't want to get sicker. Don't want to do that. Ah! Quit doing that. You're going to get your nails clipped.
Just got to cut your fingers off.
I think I figured out what's wrong with my hand.
Okay.
Sugar.
Sugar?
Yes. Because my hand was feeling better. And yesterday I ate a small bag of miniature Twixes. And now my hand hurts like a son of a bitch again. And I've been sitting here thinking my hands were fine. And the other day I ate a bunch of Twix. And sure enough, my hand started hurting again.
You don't have gout, do you?
I think it's sugar.
Oh, because
no, the doctor told me it wasn't gout the last time I went.
Yeah, they always say that. They said that for Jim too. He'll get it. He gets it in his like shoulder. It gets real bad, and they're like, "Oh, no, it's not gout because it's not in your feet." No, it's not gout. But if he takes the medicine, like if you took for gout, it gets better. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the sugar is causing me gout in my hands.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens to my dad. My dad gets gout when he eats too much sugar.
Huh.
Because I've gone so long without sugar. I'm not a big, well, I used to be. I used to be a big sweet eater, but then I stopped drinking Coke, and I stopped drinking a lot of Coke, I should say. I drink one once in a while, but not very often. I went to Diet Dr. Pepper, so I don't have sugar in my life much anymore. But every once in a while, I'm like, oh my God, I could really go for a Twix. And like lately, I've been really hankering for Twixes. I mean, it's like my mouth just waters for them right now. Well, anyways, if I hadn't had a hysterectomy, I would have thought I was pregnant. Anyways, that's how much I crave them. Anyways, so I've been eating a lot of them lately, and now my hand is starting to hurt again real bad, and my wrist and everything. So I think the sugar is causing my gout in my hand.
Oh,
Interesting.
I think so.
Yeah, Jim doesn't get it from sugar, but if he eats a lot of rich food, he'll get it then. Like last week I made asparagus pie, which he goes crazy for, and he's like, I go, how's the gout? He goes, well, I had a little pain in my shoulder, but it went away, because usually if he goes crazy on it, it instantly get gout from it.
Mm.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
and that's usually when my dad gets his gout, when he eats too much sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been drinking cranberry juice too.
Well,
I've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice because, the other day I told you guys I was constipated for 2 days, And so, I've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice recently.
Oh, you're right.
I'm definitely flushed out. Now you guys have known way too much about me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're right, Nikki. Sugar can cause gout.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I know I'm right.
Like I always said, it's like rich foods. Like I said, the thing about Jim, it's usually triggered because like when I make asparagus pie, it's eggs, hollandaise sauce. It's very rich. But yeah, too much sugar can cause it too.
Huh.
Especially stuff that has high fructose corn syrup, which I suppose Trix probably does have, that corn syrup in it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
When you went to the doctor, don't you wrong?
Yes, because it's in my shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, it's very
That's
rare.
what they tell Nikki too. Like, oh no, it's not gout.
Well, that's what they tell.
It acts like gout
because it's extremely rare. Well, so it's rare, but not impossible. Yeah, but it's probably not that. So I'm like, okay, well, can I get the gout medicine? Can I get we give you this anti-inflammatory if it was gout. So I take the anti-inflammatory and it works. So maybe it's not gout, but whatever it is, it reacts the same to the medicine you treat gout with. So
and I've had gout before, so I know what gout feels like. And that was the first time I had this. I felt like it was gout because it hurt so bad. Yep. And I've had gout before, so I know. And they told me, no, it's not gout, And but I really honestly think it's because I've associated my pain every time I've been eating those Twixes. I get this pain back. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to not eat any more Twixes.
Just think about that painful gout thing.
I know, and I'm gonna really attempt to not eat them and see how it goes.
Well, try to wean yourself down. Like if you have a pack of 4 Twix, one. No, don't try to break yourself off it all at once. Your body might not be able to handle it.
Did your gout flare up with the asparagus pie or not really?
Just I had shoulder pain. That was
you did a little bit.
A little bit, not too bad. But I mean, I had foot pain the first time I got gout. I was on crutches.
Me too.
I thought my foot was broken, and then they kept on asking me. The third doctor that asked me, "Has anybody in your family ever had gout?" And I said honestly, I don't know. Could it be gout? Yeah, but it's usually hereditary. So no, I said I can't tell you for sure that nobody in my family got gout. So he says, "Oh, okay, we'll give you the anti-inflammatory." Boom, fixed it. I go home. I'm at college when this happens. I go home. I say, "Mom, has anybody in our family had gout?" She goes, "Oh yeah, your grandmother had terrible gout."
Huh.
All right, have it. But because I said that I didn't know anybody in my family had gout, everybody, the doctor right away, okay, no, that's not it. I mean, sometimes doctors are like bad mechanics. You know, that mechanic can't quite fix your car right. So just because they're a doctor don't mean they know what they're doing. I'll tell you that.
You'll have to come together to say enough is enough. No more Twix. I know, I just love them so much.
Nikki, your Twix addiction has affected me in the negative way.
Is this what do you call it? An intervention?
Twix intervention.
That's right, Dwayne. Hashtag no more Twix for Nikki. Oh God, now Jim's gonna come up with a new YouTube name.
Well, Twix in moderation. Don't like eat a whole bag of Twix in one.
Oh my God, and you know, normally I do. Normally if I do get a sugar craving, a Twix craving, I usually, you know, just have, you know, like a half a Twix or like a regular size Twix, you know, if I really want it bad. But lately I've just been, my mouth has just been watering for them. I can't get enough. Huh. And I mean, and then my daughter, I told her, grab me a king size Twix so that I'd have a couple servings, you know, and she brought me home a big bag of the mini Twixes.
Oh, fun
and I was like, oh shit. And I sat, and it only took me 2 days to eat that whole freaking bag. Which is bad. That would normally last me probably 2-3 weeks. Yeah. By the way, I love frozen Twix. Oops, sorry. Yeah, exactly. I know I love Twix. Oh my God. I've just been craving them like crazy lately. Like I said, it's been so bad. If I hadn't had a hysterectomy, I would have thought I was pregnant.
Cha-ching.
Crazy. Usually I don't crave things like that, but recently I have been. But now I gotta fight the urge and get off the Twix.
Ow, 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 ow. What are you doing?
The first time I had gout, Jim, I was on crutches too. It was so bad. I woke up in excruciating pain in my foot. And I mean, I woke up in tears, just screaming and crying. Oh. And my husband had to go to work, and there was a doctor's office right next to my husband's work, or right diagonal from my husband's work. So I dropped him off at work, and I went to the doctor, and I could barely walk in there. And I was crying so hard. She's like, honey, we'll get you in. Don't worry. She goes, we'll work you in. Well, anyways, he came back. He said, it's gout. There's no question about it. It's gout. Huh. They gave me crutches. They gave me crutches because it was so bad. He goes, stay off of it as much as possible. Luckily, it was in my leg that I drove with my left leg and put my right leg up on the seat. And anyways, which I'm ambidextrous, so it was easy to do. Anyways, so the next morning, I woke up in excruciating pain in the other foot.
Oh.
It was so freaking weird. I felt, yeah, less Twix, more dicks. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wayne and Hank, you guys are goofy.
Yeah, suddenly my gout's feeling much better.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I woke up the next morning, just like the morning before, and I'm just crying and screaming, and I went to the doctor, the same doctor, and he's like, I have never seen this before. It switched your feet.
Huh.
It switched from one. My other foot felt fine. But then it was in the other foot the next morning. I've never seen anything like that. I says, I feel like an idiot. I feel like I'm a faker because I'm like, oh, it's in one arm or one leg. Now it's or one foot. Now it's in the other. And that's the way this has been. Either it's one hand or the other. And I've been having issues. Yeah. And I honestly believe it's the Twix that's doing it.
Back before Brandon was born, I guess me and Jim were dating. He got gout in his shoulder real bad. I mean, it was debilitating. He's in bed and stuff and moaning and groaning, but he wouldn't go to the doctor or anything. I'm like, well, I can't deal with this. But I mean, it was really bad. So I just left him out. But anyway.
If you're sick, Tara will abandon you.
Nice.
You gotta stay healthy and at least be walking, or she'll just leave you on the side of the trail.
Nice.
No,
Nice
only
wife,
if
Tara.
because he moans and groans like. Well, if you don't want to go to the doctor, well, then don't moan about it.
No, she keeps on asking you how you are, and then when you say you're not well or whatever, then she gets all mad. She reminds me of one of those soldiers, like one of those death marches where they're captive, and then the one old man or whatever collapses, and then they just kick him off into the ditch and keep walking.
We should kick him in the ditch, right?
Yeah, so you better pretend you're well. She doesn't want to hear any negatives.
Grandpa.
There you go, Michelle. That's a good idea. Just chop off your hand and you can eat Twix and not worry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you get those
Did you go to the school of Tara advice?
This is when me and Jim were dating. His mom finally got him to go to the doctor for it. But yeah, I'm like, well, just go to the doctor. I mean, I can't even.
Pills he gave me that were so awesome.
Oh,
my finger.
What does it feel like?
What does gout feel like?
It feels like somebody takes a screwdriver, puts it in between your joint, and then starts to push your bones apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Starts to separate the bones of the joint. It's that kind of pressure. And it's like a toothache. It just don't let up. It's nonstop.
It don't go away. It don't ever go. It don't go away until.
Yeah, there's like no way to position yourself. So to relieve the pain, it's just because it's pressure building up in your joint, and there's just no way to stop it. It's just until you get the anti-inflammatory stuff.
No.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, I was telling Valerie, it's been really bad as far as like
Celebrex
returns and stuff too.
Oh, but I don't know if they make it anymore. So they might quit making Celebrex.
Do they still make Celebrex?
That's
what Jim
Celebrex
goes away.
Yeah, it made your mouth get real dry. It gave you cotton mouth, but man, it took the pain away like right away. It was like somebody
gave me prednisone for my gout.
Jim got that Celebrex, and I mean, he took it right away, and by that night, he was already getting better.
I called the doctor when I got it again. I'm like, please give me some Celebrex. And I think either Celebrex is what replaced the drug I had first, but they didn't make it anymore. But he gave me something else that worked the same. But he's like, no, they don't make it anymore. I'm like, what? He's like, don't panic. There's another drug just like it.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, I need Celebrex, damn it.
Yeah, Celebrex. Yeah, that's for arthritis. Yeah. Yeah, they gave me prednisone for my gout, and it took it right away.
Huh.
And that's what they give my dad too. Nikki for real, go down the quick trip.
I guess it's some kind of crystalline buildup that gets in your joints.
Uric acid? Is that it?
It's something your body can't get rid of, so it winds up depositing in your joints, and these crystals actually start to push your joints apart.
Yeah.
And that's what like it feels like you're like somebody's trying to pull your foot off, or or pull your big toe off, or your arm off. In my case,
yeah.
So,
yeah, no more gout with Celebrex, but side effects are anal seepage. I'm sorry, I don't want to take any medicine that says that
you got gout.
Anal seepage.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take all the anal seepage they got. It don't.
Yeah, I mean, when he had his shoulder, I mean, he was in bed for like 3 days, and that's not how Jim is. And he would be like, I'd be like, well, how are you? And he'd be like, how the fuck do I know? Oops, sorry. But he'd be like swearing at me and stuff. He wasn't even like normal. I'm like, well, I'm just going to leave now because I didn't deal with you.
Well, I'm not feeling like a chatty Cathy.
Then go to the doctor.
Well, it's almost all those new medicines. You see that on the side effects, anal seepage. Like,
I don't care.
Yeah, let's take some of that.
I don't like that
I
word.
don't know if that's one of the side effects of Celebrex, but I know a lot of them. That's the side effect of all those.
It gave me real sweaty armpits and dry mouth. My mouth, I got cotton mouth, and my armpits. I mean, it was like I had sponges underneath my arms. I mean, you just sweated. But you know what? I didn't care because the pain was gone.
I think I should go to the walking care and tell them I got gout. Maybe they'll give me some prednisone.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I love prednisone.
Well, you're gonna have to fake it.
And he said, I have a
I don't have
problem.
to fake it. It freaking hurts. Huh?
He said, at least mine's over the counter.
Well, are you supposed to get swelling when you get gout, or no?
Yeah, I got swelling, yeah.
Yeah, but not your foot, because Jim's like, well, say it's in your foot, but if they look at her foot and it's not swollen, they're going to be onto her.
Well,
No,
we
I'm
got
just
the
telling my
Violet
hand.
Lemon here, and she is a nurse. So
Hank says sucks all the liquid from your mouth and spits it out of your pits and butthole. Sounds legit.
And you know what? That's okay.
Oh, that's
oh
awful.
my gosh. Hi, Alana.
Hi, Lana.
Oh my gosh.
Sassy says Nikki sounds like a junkie.
Yeah.
I love prednisone. It takes all the pain out of my body because it takes all the inflammation out of your body.
Yeah.
And so, like, I feel 10 foot tall and bulletproof when I'm on prednisone.
Alana says, do I want to know?
I'm talking about gout. I think I have gout from sugar. Too much sugar.
Well, and obviously you got gout in your family because you. That's it.
Yeah.
I never knew that you could get that from sugar, though.
I didn't eat.
I didn't either.
I had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
If you drink a lot of soda, you can get it. When I looked it up, it's high fructose corn syrup can cause it.
Huh.
Yeah.
So when Nikki's all getting whacked out on Coca-Colas and Twix bars, I mean, she's gonna get.
Sugar causes major inflammation. Huh.
Yep.
I never knew that. That's
And
interesting.
I've been ODing on Twix, so there you go.
That's
Which I'm
crazy.
sure is high in that fructose whatever corn syrup too.
Yeah.
That's why gluten intolerant people who eat bread get severe pain. Bread turns to sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Never
Yeah.
connected the two.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why carbs are bad for diabetics.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki would be a cheap date.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And now y'all know I'm fat.
Oh my gosh.
I have a problem with Twix. But I haven't been eating them for a long time, you know. I probably hadn't had a Twix in like a year, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I want Twix. And I've been just eating Twixes like crazy, like every day.
You're binging Twixes.
I have
Well, there's nothing the Twix won't fix.
Maggie Doodle said Sally would even be a cheaper date, just a bottle of Pepto.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. I've got my bottle apple cider vinegar in the refrigerator, but my hands hurt so bad I can't get it open. I forgot to have my husband open it for me.
So the apple cider vinegar will help that?
Yeah.
Just go get some pills, Nikki.
Do you have an enema bag?
I have a what?
Do you have an enema? One of those rubber bottles for enemas?
No.
Oh, get one of those. And get yourself cook yourself up a nice pot of coffee. Just scald the pot. And then, I heard one of those coffee enemas will do the trick.
Yeah, that'll do a trick for just about anything, I think.
I think it's for gout. I can't remember.
Dwayne says, yeah, sounds like you're on heroin, Nikki. I was doing so good, then pow, an entire bag of Twix.
It sounds like your daughter's an enabler. Hey, get me some Twix, and then she gets you like a whole bag.
I know. And I even said, why would you get me this big a bag? And she goes, well, because you said you wanted a king size. And I says, yeah, but now I'm going to eat these Twix. And she's like, well, that's the point. That's why I bought them for you. I said, I don't want to eat this many Twixes.
Oh my gosh.
Just say no.
I know. It's hard to, though.
I wish Nancy Ray was here now.
And then the next morning, I was wanting a Twix. And here she ate the rest of my bag of Twix. And I was like, you ate the rest of my bag of Twix? She goes, well, I bought them. I was like, yeah, but now what am I going to do when I want a Twix?
Oh, shit.
Down there.
Oh my
So then the
God.
next day, she brought me home a small bag of Twix minis. And I says, well, why'd you give me such a small bag? She goes, you yelled at me when you got I got you the big bag.
Oh my gosh.
I ate that in one sitting, and now my hand hurts again.
On top of it.
I dare to resist Twix and Pepto.
No more Twix. Man.
Somebody needs to control your supply, Nikki. Just one mini Twix a day. Yeah, exactly. But I can't eat just one.
Yeah.
No, if Twix are there, I'll eat them. Twix has been my favorite since I was a kid.
I'm sure the Twix factory is like, oh man, we gotta get Nikki back on Twix. Sales are down.
My sales are down. I gotta eat some Twix.
This is your brain on Twix.
We found her in a flop house on a dirty mattress with some Twix wrappers around her. She hit the skids.
It is. It's terrible. It's a Twix addiction. I know, and it's Easter now. My dad will probably get me a Twix for Easter.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's Easter. Hey, Nikki, you know, right after Easter they have all those big candy clearance.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta resist the urge because this pain is so bad. It's so bad. I can't even. It goes from my hand into my shoulder and everything. It's just so bad. I can't even sleep. Hardly. So yeah.
I think that could make me stop eating Twix. If I thought the Twix was causing the pain, I could definitely resist the Twix.
Yeah.
I
know they're so good.
You need to get a really bad, like a rotten Twix, and that'll cure you.
Somebody could like rub rotten tomatoes on a Twix and then say, "Here."
Yeah.
Yeah, what's really bad is you'd probably be like, this is pretty good.
This is not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Put a little bit of Frank's Red Hot sauce on it, and it'll be just fine.
Yeah. I think that'd make me one of those things that I need for one of them dogs that you get one treat ration at a time to ration my Twix. Mother's Mustache, where did you learn this from? I learned it from you, Nikki. Learned it by watching you 80s anti-drug commercial. No, Easter is not for the resurrection. Twix addiction. Resist, Nikki. We're done. Then she sits down, pulls out her kit, a bag of Twix and a Coke, becomes a scam baiter. Yep. We promote ourselves differently. Like the guy from Motley Crue, Nikki Six, but Nikki Twix. You need to handcuff yourself to a bed like Gene Hackman in the French Connection. Go back to Cheetos.
Oh my God.
No, those give me a tummy ache.
Oh
when we were screwing around with the Cheetos, and I had the bag of the one small bag of Cheetos. It was fine. I ate a few and put it away because it makes my tummy hurt if I eat too many of them. All of a sudden, my husband shows up the next night with 2 more bags of Cheetos. It's like, what the hell? I can't eat all these Cheetos. Oh my God. And he doesn't like Cheetos. So I'm like, oh, I can't eat all these Cheetos. The dog's got a lot of Cheetos because, ugh.
And were you eating like the flaming hot Cheetos on top of it?
Well, the flaming hot Cheetos I learned don't make my tummy hurt like the regular Cheetos do.
Huh. You would think it'd be the other way around.
I know, you'd think it would be. Because I was afraid to eat the flaming hot Cheetos. What has my life become? Yeah. I was worried about eating the flaming hot Cheetos because I know how the Cheetos make my tummy hurt if I eat too many. And no, I could eat all the flaming hot ones I wanted. They didn't bother my tummy at all.
Oh.
It's like my husband's going to plow tonight. It's all right. More money. Since I'm not making any eBay sales.
More money, more money.
Straight jacket time, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Terrible addiction.
Sally, you need to go to bed, honey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go to bed.
Use your note to push the lever for a single Twix to come up. No, I'm not gonna be eating any Twix because I want to get rid of this pain. Now that I've zeroed it down to that, yeah.
That's good thinking, Nikki.
Then her family's gonna come home with a bag of Twix, and she's gonna be like, "Damn you!"
Like, you guys are assholes. I thought you loved me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they are enablers. If I want something, they'll just bring it to me.
No, I think
One
her
time I
picture's the same.
One
Mother's
time I was
gonna
trying to quit smoking, and I told my husband when he was on his way home, I was like, man, I could go for a cigarette. What did he do for me home with a pack of cigarettes? I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm trying to quit smoking here. Yeah, this ain't the morning show, Nikki. This is actually your intervention. I know.
Oh my gosh. Twix is the gateway candy. You gotta move on to Kit Kat now. Oh my God.
Should test yourself and see if Kit Kats are okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
When I was a kid, man, Twix and Tootsie Rolls. Those are my two favorite candies.
Ugh. I don't like Tootsie Rolls. That's fake chocolate.
Oh, I love Tootsie Rolls. Yummy.
Let's bring all those papers in.
Because some guys got there's some funnies.
I already answered it.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Chicago one. Is there any like superhero comic strips?
Yeah.
I answered it a long time ago.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
So that way Sally will go to bed.
Yeah.
Great.
So it's like,
Blame it on me.
No, I'm not blaming it on you. That way it's just a yeah.
Oh,
Do you have to
no,
work
I'm not
on it?
eating a Twix. I'm chewing gum.
She's
Mm.
eating.
Yeah, she's eating Twix for sure.
No, I'm not. I'm chewing
I hope
gum.
everybody has a great day. Get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
Yep. I see that slimy old gum.
It's
Looks
candy
like
cane gum.
Caramel gum, Twix gum.
Yeah, no, it's candy. Yeah, it's I almost said Twix. It's Trident Layers candy cane gum.
Oh gosh. I can't eat Trident. Gives me a migraine.
And sugar free.
Thank you, Sherry.
Yeah, Sally, feel better. On tonight, possibly. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how the day goes. I hope everybody has a great day. Get some stuff done. Get some sales. Trying to drum up some sales. Get out there on the corner and show you some leg and
Oh
maybe
boy.
sales.
Runner for your Twix.
I think you're talking about selling the wrong stuff.
All right, guys.
Friday night.
We'll see y'all later. It's Sally's last night, hopefully, and so we'll hang out. Well, we got the challenge tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Ciao,
Okay.
Dwayne.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.